Okay, here we are. Now, let's see if we can get this on screen real quick. Alright, OBS, don't fail me now. Let's see. I might have to lower the sound a little bit more. Think about... Okay, maybe that's too low. That looks about right. Okay. And we're back with more Hakuoki. I'll admit, I gotta commit. That and besides, it's a chill Sunday. And it might not be a long stream today. I am feeling a bit worn out, but, well, I think, well, if you guys don't know me and promises, well, I do tend to try and keep them, against my better judgment sometimes. It's like, I've had the Sundays where I should just go to sleep, and it's like, nah, I gotta stream. I don't care. So, here we are with, right, this one. I forgot to mention it last time. I am doing this because of a bet I made, but, well, out of the bet. Or did I mention it? I think the Sunday heat cooked my brain, so I don't remember the things I should. But I guess that's a familiar feeling for a lot of people. Anyways, wonder how everyone is doing this Sunday. I know I'm kinda tired, but Sundays are the most physically stressing days for me. And I am an old fogey, so I can't keep up with you youngins in terms of energies. At least that's what I say. As for what I do on Sundays that does this to me, well, that's a secret. Would be, very leaky if I actually said what I did. But, well, it's just the usual business. That's all I'll tell you. So, as for this one, surprisingly, the person I, had the bet against actually watched the first one. I can't tell if I should be horrified or happy. Probably more so the latter, since, well, I've said it a few times somewhere, but said person, well, if I had a role model for VTubing and the kind of VTuber I wouldn't mind being, she's definitely it. Pam is a lot of things I like, without some of the more negative qualities. Like, you go into those streams, you get this chaotic gremlin, but I don't know how she does it. She's just so damn lovable that it's like, I can't seem to bring myself to hate her. I don't even think I want to try entertaining that thought either. So, there you go. I doubt I can get the gremlin part right, but, well, and there's always going to be someone that hates you, but still. I wouldn't mind having that same kind of energy someday. So, I wouldn't mind engaging in another bet. Although maybe this time I'll have a punishment condition if they lose. Though, it's honestly gonna be a simple one. Like, I don't tend to make any super embarrassing punishments. If anything, if I ever bet against another VTuber on something, And it involves a song. It's probably a song I just want to hear sung at least once. Somewhere. But, that's enough of this spiel. We gotta continue on with the story. I know I could talk a little bit longer, but, well, I'm the kind of person that tries to get to the point. 20-minute intro talks are not my specialty, unfortunately. I probably could, but, well, I'm not very good at it. So, we are back with the adventures of Obaki. Okay, Obaki Yukimura. I gotta say this straight, even though it kinda makes me chortle. I'll try not to munch too much on stream, but if you hear any crunching sounds, do forgive me. Anyways. That bath was exactly what I needed. The warmth of the bath made the gentle chill of the cool night all the better, and so I couldn't help but express myself aloud. There were so many things weighing my mind down. But as of recently, Okita's physical condition was beginning to improve. He could walk more regularly. Aw, man, it's only a matter of time. I finally remembered Okita's special in FGO, so maybe we'll see Mumio Sundenzuki? Ah, fuck. I'm already forgetting it. Shit. Anyways, maybe we'll see the 3-step stab. Though probably not. Anyways. Of course, we still had to monitor him closely, for his sake, and make sure he doesn't strain himself, but even so, the simple pleasure of his improving state brought me great delight. I was walking down the hallway when... Cut it out! Ah! A loud voice exclaimed from the direction of Okita's room, and it startled me. The voice belonged to Yamazaki. I wonder what could have happened. Fearing the worst, I rushed over to the room.
Yamazaki-kunって新選組に入ってから何年になるんだっけ?
Hey, Yamazaki. How many years has it been since you joined the Shinsengumi?
上役を怒鳴りつけるなんて新入り大使だってしないと思うんだけど。
I don't think even the new recruits would be stupid enough to yell at a captain. Okay, I know I can just let them say it and then just scroll and keep clicking. I guess I'll address this now. I'm probably gonna lose attention myself if I don't read it personally, so forgive me for the parrot speak. Darn. It's just, normally with visual novels, if I were playing this by myself, I'd be mindlessly clicking. But, since I am streaming this, gotta keep focus however I can. That doesn't, involve, like, chugging Monster and a 5-hour all at once. Anywho.
言葉が過ぎたというのは俺も自覚しています。
If I may, I acknowledge that I may have behaved out of line just now.
ですが、それならば沖田さんも上役として振る舞ってくださらなくては。
Oh, right. Okay. I need to turn this off before YouTube fucks me over. Well, not that it wouldn't, but I don't want to give it a very good reason to try. Although I already kind of fucked that up on Max Payne 3. Go to part 2 if you want to see how badly I fucked up, I suppose. But, anyways. Let's get back to this. However, since you are a captain after all, you should know better than anyone to uphold those standards. The tension in the room was palpable, and neither side looked like relenting.
上役として振る舞うって何？僕に土方さんの真似をしろっていうの？
What are you saying? You want me to act all hoity-toity like Hijikata? Is that it?
少なくとも松本先生のご指示を無視するような真似をされては困ります。
The least I can ask is that you refrain from neglecting Dr. Matsumoto's orders.
僕の体のことは僕自身が一番よくわかってるつもりだよ。
Well, I know my body more than anyone else.
もう老害だって治ったし、寝たきりでいる理由もないでしょ。
My tuberculosis is gone, so there's no more reason for me to be bedridden. Redridden. Holy.
ですから、まだ先生のお許しが出ていないと。
But what I'm saying is, how can you make that decision without the doctor's approval? You guys? Please calm down.
僕が落ち着いてるよ。冷静じゃないのは山崎くんだけ。
I am calm. It's Yamazaki over there who needs to calm down.
俺は言うべきことを言っているだけです。
I am only the messenger. Keeping things civil was only slightly more difficult than trying to make friends out of a cat and a dog. I mean, I don't know about that one. Look at Okayu and Korone. That one was pretty easy, I'll say. Anywho. It was no secret that Okita and Yamazaki just didn't get along with one another. So what happened?
何があったも何も。
You wouldn't believe this.
少し目を離した隙に、沖田さんが庭へ出て剣術の稽古を始めようとしたんだ。
I leave him alone for 1 second. And what does he do? I see him outside training. What? Really?
だってずっと寝たきりなんて体がなまっちゃうから。
Well, if I stayed in bed all day, then I'd get rusty.
いつタイに合流できるかわからないんだし、勘を取り戻しておかなきゃいけないでしょ。
Yep. You never know when my troop will need me back out there, so I need to stay sharp. I wish they'd just say will. Troople? Never mind.
これだ。君の方からも沖田さんに言ってやってくれ。
See what I'm saying? Please, can you try talking some sense into him? Ooh. Let's save. Okay. Okay, I think this will give me an Okita affinity. It's just a very good guess. Okay, that wasn't it.
Yukimura君、君は本気で言っているのか？本気に決まってるじゃない。山崎君は。
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, we have to side with Okita both times. So I think let's try this one first, then see the other one. I understand where Okita is coming from. Okita had been confined to bed rest ever since he'd been wounded at the Battle of Toba Fushimi. So, even though this situation was frustrating, but still, it's even more reason for you to focus on resting until you're completely healed.
簡単に言ってくれるね。
You make it sound so easy.
僕は鳥羽伏見の時みたいに役に立てないまま終わるなんてまっぴらなんだけど。
I refuse to stand aside like some sick, pathetic animal like I did during the Battle of Toba Fushimi.
次の戦の時、山崎君がバカ正直に僕を呼びに来てくれるとは限らないし。
Besides, I don't even know if I can trust Yamazaki to tell me when the next battle is anyway.
俺が嘘を言うとでもおっしゃるんですか？
Are you implying I would lie to you?
いくらでも言うでしょ。土方さんの命令なら。
I wouldn't put it past you to lie if it suits you, especially if it's an order from Hijikata. Okita. Can't you see that Yamazaki is genuinely concerned about you, Okita?
僕の心配なんてしてないでしょ。
The hell he's not!
土方さんや松本先生に言いつけられてるから見張りに来てるだけだよ。
He's just here to babysit me because Hijikata and Dr. Matsumoto tell him to. Okita.
何？僕が間違ったことを言ってるとでも言うわけ？
What? Oh, sorry. Was that too far? Okita was acting like a petulant child, throwing his toys out of the pram. I stayed quiet, watching him gesture angrily, but all I could muster in response was a sigh.
君、僕の味方なんじゃないの？
Obake? I thought you were on my side. Yeah, Pam, I thought you were on... Okay. Let's not accidentally summon her. I kid. Obake, I thought you were on my side. Of course I'm on your side, Okita. But that's more of a reason for me to want the best for you, and that includes not over-exerting yourself. If you were to push yourself too far before you'd fully heal, and it affected your sword technique, wouldn't it be you who would regret it more? Okita turned away from me, falling silent as he bit into his lip. Then he turned once more, looking me dead in the eye.
一つ
Tell
答えて
me,
くれるかな？
tell me one thing, would ya? Hmm?
僕の剣はまだ新選組に必要だと思う。
Do you think the Shinsengumi still needs me?
僕は新選組の近藤さんの役に立てるのかな？
Am I still useful to the Shinsengumi? To Kondo? I could sense a slight hesitation in his voice. Of course they still need you. Which is the reason why it's so important for you to give yourself the time you need to rest. Okita seemed to hold on to what I had said eternally for a few seconds, turning the words around in his head before he finally sighed and relaxed himself.
そっか。
Alright, roger
わかっ
that.
た。それじゃあ今日は言うことを聞いてあげる。
Guess I'll do as you say.
次の戦いで全力を出せるように治療に専念しないとね。
I just have to put all my energy into getting better so that I can go all out in the next battle.
肝心な時に役立たずなんてもう嫌だから。
I never, ever want to experience how useless I'd felt when they'd need me the most, ever again. Okita's emphasis on the word useless made me feel uneasy. This had been something I'd noticed, but why was Okita so obsessed with the idea of being useful to the Shinsengumi? Even if he were unable to fight with his sword again. I didn't think neither Kondo nor Hijikata would ever consider Okita useless.
とにかく沖田さんは怪我の養生に専念してください。
In any case, Okita, it is my imperative for you to focus solely on recovering from your injuries.
もし守れないようであれば、今日のことを遠慮なく副長に報告させてもらいますから。
If this is something to which you cannot commit, then I will have no problems reporting today's incident to the commander. As soon as he made his point, Yamazaki curtly left the room without another word. Yamazaki is so kind. Stretching it, but alright, sure. Hold on a second.
Akunin じゃないのは確かだけど、いい人ってほどかな。
I mean, he's not a dickhead, but I wouldn't go so far as to call him kind. Nice localization there, guys. He's not a dickhead. Maybe I picked the right guy. This sounds real weird coming from me, but maybe I picked the good route. Or a good route. No, he's a good person. I know he's stationed here under Hijikata's orders, but even still, I think he truly does care for your well-being.
山崎君に心配される筋合いはないんだけどね。
Honestly, he has no business worrying about me. Don't be like that. Okita slumped back into a sulky mood, and he blew air through his lips jokingly. Okita, it's getting pretty late. Why don't you turn in for the day?
もう少し起きてたっていいんじゃない？
What? Already? Can't I stay up a little? No, wait, just a little longer? You can't. Right now, your focus is on getting better.
わかったよ。君ってほんと融通が利かないんだな。
Fine. Jeez, you're such a tight ass.
入ってあげてもいいけど、その代わり。
Okay, tell you what. I'll turn in on one condition. What condition? Okita grinned mischievously, and he peered directly into my eyes. Oh my. I could tell he was up to something as he walked, one step at a time in my direction. What was going on? I was so taken aback by this behavior that my palms became sweaty and my heart skipped a beat. Oh boy, palms sweaty, mom spaghetti.
せっかくだから、添い寝してくれる？
Since you're here, mind laying down next to me? Oh my. Oh my. Damn, we've skipped hand holding. This is getting extra lewd. What? What does me being here have anything to do with that? That's not a funny joke.
君って鈍いよね。普段は妙に察しがいいのに。
You're so dense. Normally you would have caught on. Huh? How do I put it? I'm pretty sure Okita wants a little shangalang in the sha-la-la-la-la-la-la thing. Oh wait, how did that song go? Oh yeah, you got a bam, wham, a shangalang in the sha-la-la-la-la-la thing. Okay, there we go. Oh. Whoever is there, hello there. Ignore my bad singing. I'm gonna need a drink to forget this. Ooh. Okay. So, let's see. I hadn't the faintest idea what he was trying to get at, but Okita blushed, turning away in embarrassment.
僕が言いたいのは君ともう少し話したいってことなんだけど。
What I'm getting at is that I want to, talk to you for a little bit longer. Talk with me?
ダメ。
You got a problem with that? Well, no, but I was completely thrown off guard. I didn't anticipate Okita, of all people, to say such a thing. The Okita with whom I was familiar had only ever expressed a sensitive side with Kondo. So naturally, it didn't ever occur to me that he'd ever really care about what I had to say, let alone want to have a conversation with me. Man, that is how I feel when I meet new people. Why is this relatable? Did you have a change of heart? I don't think the Phantom Thieves are involved with this one.
僕がこういうことを言うのっておかしい？
Do you think I'm being funny with you right now? It's nothing like that, it's just... Okita sighed, frustrated by my inability to get an immediate read of the situation.
どれくらいはっきり言えば分かってくれるのかな？
Look, how clearly do I have to spell this out for you?
一人は寂しいからそばにいてほしいってこと。
What I'm saying is, I get pretty lonely by myself, so I want you to keep me company. Ah. Oh. At last, I realized what Okita was getting at. It seemed like what Okita had wanted to hear was, I'll be by your side until you fall asleep.
無理しなくていいよ。僕と一緒は嫌なんでしょ？
Don't force yourself. You don't want to be with me, right? I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. Everything's fine, so please don't worry about me. Okita exhaled, and he finally seemed to relax. He smiled kindly, and he began to run his fingers through my hair. Oh. Okay then.
そう。それじゃ許してあげる。
That's so. Guess I can't hold it against you then. Okay. He coolly... Whoops. Okay, here we go. He coolly grazed my bangs with his finger, and as the tip of his finger touched my skin, my heart skipped.
どうしてかな？近頃君に甘えるのが心地よくなってきたよ。
I wonder why I find so much comfort in your company.
ありがとう。
Thanks, Obake. Man, I should have named this Pam. God damn it. Ah, well. This sounds cooler anyways. His peaceful voice had my heart in a vice grip, and with every word he spoke, my chest tightened. Okita slowly lifted the duvet up to his chest, and eventually he dozed off, but for some reason, I couldn't leave him so soon. Back when Okita was irritated at himself for not being able to fight with his health as a concern, his mind always jumped to worries about no longer serving as the Shinsengumi sword, or no longer being of use to Kondo. But now, Okita. He consumed the water of life and became a fury, which meant he could once again fight in battle. However, between his playful banter and sass, he let his true emotions slip through the cracks at times. Of course, one would normally have reservations about someone who became inhuman, so to speak. I'll do everything I can for you. As long as Okita could find comfort in my presence, even just a little, I'll always be here for him. Aww. His timid request helped me realize this. Okay, let's make a quick save. I want to see what the opposite result does. So let's see it. Alright, here we go. You may have a point, Yamazaki. I think you might be acting a little too harshly.
雪村君、君は本気で言っているのか?
Are you serious, Yukimura? Well,
本気に決まってるじゃない。山崎くんは頭が硬すぎるんだよ。
Obviously she is. You've got a hard head over there, Yamazaki.
前々からそういうところに内心うんざりしてたんだよね。
That part of you has always bugged the hell out of me. Right, Obake? Wait a minute, I never said that.
君も沖田さんも事態を軽く捉えすぎだ。
Neither of you are taking this seriously enough.
彼に無茶をさせるなというのは松本先生の言いつけなんだぞ。
Dr. Matsumoto is the one who gave these instructions for him not to exert himself. I'm sorry.
まったく、そうやって聞く耳を持たないところ、ご主人様そっくりだよね。
See how he doesn't even listen to what we're saying? Just like his master.
とにかく沖田さんは怪我の養生に専念してください。
In any case, Okita, it is imperative for you to focus solely on recovering from your injuries.
もし守れないようであれば、今日のことを遠慮なく副長に報告させてもらいますから。
Oh, the dialogue is actually kind of shorter for this one. Maybe the first one was the more interesting choice after all. But let's see if this gets any relation ups or not. As soon as he made his point, Yamazaki curtly left the room without another word. Yamazaki is so kind. Okay, never mind.
悪人じゃないのは確かだけど。
Let's say this
いい
line
人っ
again,
てほど
though.
かな。
I don't know why. I'm kind of compelled. I mean, he's not a dickhead, but I wouldn't go so far as to call him kind. Alright, that's enough out of me. Let's go back to where we once were. Okita's injuries had finally recovered. Yamazaki had visited with a portmanteau. A portmanteau, a basket weaved by willow or bamboo, used as luggage to store clothing while in transit. I thought portmanteau was like a combined nickname, or was that a different definition? It's been a while since I've heard that word.
これが西洋の服か。随分と窮屈なんだね。
So this is what they wear out west, huh? Cuts a little tight, don't you think?
まあ、刀を振るうには都合が良さそうだけど。
Guess it's easier to hack any bastard that gets in the way of my blade, though.
副長の指示です。鳥羽伏見の戦で薩長側は皆様相に身を固めていましたから。
This order straight from the commander. The Sacho wore Western uniforms during the Toba Fushimi. During Toba Fushimi. Oops.
それ嫌味？
Are you trying to rub it in?
あの時ずっと大阪城にいた僕が そんなこと知るはずないでしょ。
You know I wouldn't have any idea since I was stuck in Osaka Castle during all that. Osaka Castle, built by Hideyoshi Toyotomi during the Warring States period. It was a stronghold of the shogunate and considered impregnable. Man, last week I pronounced that as shogunate. What am I on? After bickering with Yamazaki, he suddenly turned towards me.
どうしたの？ぼーっとして。この格好、そんなに変？
Hey, wake up. You look like you're gonna pass out. Do these clothes look stupid to you? Huh? Oh. Oh boy. Let's save. Again. I've gotta see the results. Okay. Oh no! Ah, here we go. It's certainly something. I could kind of sense the answer that Okita was looking for, but either way, even if I said what he wanted to hear, I'd likely receive a cynical response in return. Well, it's certainly something. I'm not used to seeing you like this, but they do look comfortable.
そういうことを聞いてるんじゃないんだけど。もしかして、わざととぼけてる？
That wasn't my question. Are you being coy or are you that dense? Okay, let's see the other choice. I almost barely recognize you.
別人って。着てるものが変わったぐらいで。
Barely recognize me? Oh, come on. I'm just wearing the same new clothes. Same old me, though. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean anything by it.
まあ別にいいけど。
Whatever.
君って余計なことに気を回す割には肝心なところが鈍いよね。
You know, for someone who spends a lot of time thinking, you'd think you'd have more sense. Now that I think about it, you removed your top knot. Okita instinctively patted the spot where his top knot used to be, which seemed to sadden him.
近藤さんと同じ形にしてたんだけどね。大事なのは形じゃなくて気持ちだから。
Yeah, it's the same style as Kondo. Guess it's the thought that counts. Okita looked quite handsome with his fresh new haircut and his new form-fitting Western uniform. I'm sure he wanted to make a strong impression, especially with Kondo, as he readied himself to re-enter the battlefield with his old comrades. Okay, so that was that choice. Let's go see the first one again.
<sighs> そういうことを聞いてるんじゃないんだけど。もしかしてわざととぼけてる？
That wasn't my question. Are you being coy or are you that dense? It looked as though he wasn't going to let me even attempt a diplomatic response. They fit you quite well.
どうして目をそらすの？ちゃんと目を見て言ってくれなきゃ。
Why aren't you looking at me directly? Say it to my face. Well, I didn't mean anything by it. Like, it wasn't intentional, so... I tried facing him directly, but for some reason my heart was thudding rapidly in my chest. Oh boy. My face felt hot all of a sudden, making it difficult for me to look him in the eye. I would understand if it were the other way around, but why am I the only one blushing? the more I think about it, the more picking boss's name probably made a lot of sense here.
要するに僕に惚れ直したってことでいいのかな。
Oh boy. So in other words, you find me sexy right now, don't you? Oh wait, where's the logs? Oh. Whoops, that's the records. Okay, the button to bring it up was... Oop. Oh no. Okay, sorry. These key settings are not very intuitive. Okay, it was one of these. Oh well. Well, that wasn't it either. Okay, I'm wasting a lot of time with this, so let's see it one more time. Okay, here we are. There it is. Let's rewind. Great. Hi, Ah, fuck this. Let's just read it from there. Alright. I would understand if it were the other way around, but why am I the only one blushing? So, in other words, you find me sexy right now, don't you? What? I hadn't expected him to say that at all. And again, I felt my face flush with color. It came as such a surprise that my heart jumped. Okay. Now that I know, I think I'm gonna press buttons. I'm gonna need that for prosperity. What do you mean? It's not like that at all. I tried to keep my composure, but I heard my voice crack as I spit out a quick reply. Okita smirked, knowing he just put me on the spot.
そんなに力いっぱい否定しなくてもいいじゃない。
Jeez.
ただの冗談なのに。
Jeez, so quick to deny it. I was just messing with you. Well... I froze. Okita's lips curled into a small frown. Perhaps I had reacted too swiftly, and I was afraid I could have come off as insensitive. Okita! Ooh. I called out to him as an attempt to get him out of his souring mood, but he no longer seemed interested in participating in our conversation. I'm sorry if I was being a little harsh. You look great.
そう、ありがとう。今の君の顔、見ものだったよ。
Gotcha. Thanks for letting me know. You should have seen your face just now. Ah! He wore a face befitting a small triumph. I couldn't believe him. Now that I think about it, you removed your top knot. Up and we are back. Okita instinctively patted the spot where his top knot used to be, which seemed to sadden him.
近藤さんと同じ形にしてたんだけどね。
Yeah.
大事なのは形じゃなくて気持ちだから。
Whoops. Yeah, it's the same style as Kondo. Guess it's the thought that counts. Okita looked quite handsome with his fresh new haircut and his new form-fitting Western uniform. I am sure he wanted to make a strong impression, especially with Kondo, as he readied himself to re-enter the battlefield with his old comrades.
山崎くん、出立は何日なの？
Yamazaki, when are we getting out of here?
もう体調は万全だし、今すぐにでもここを出たいんだけど。
Now that I'm good and healthy, I'd like to leave as soon as we can.
確か次は甲府で戦うんでしょ？
Kofu, a territory surrounding Edo under the jurisdiction of the shogunate that is generally regarded to be the land protecting Edo Castle. No specific lord governs this plot of land. We're fighting in Kofu next, right? From what we had heard, the now former shogunate commanded the Shinsengumi to fortify Kofu Castle in anticipation of the Imperial Army's march. Kofu Castle. Ieyasu Tokugawa established this castle as the last line of defense to protect Edo's borders. Okay, I'm getting better breath control. These lessons are coming in handy, it would seem. Or so I say, anyways. Kondo believed this was the perfect opportunity for us to re-establish ourselves and gain merit, the thought of which excited him greatly.
それを決めるのは明日、松本先生に傷の様子を見ていただいてからです。
That is uncertain until Dr. Matsumoto performs his final exam tomorrow.
また？松本先生の診察ならもう散々受けたじゃない。
Another one? But Dr. Matsumoto has already inspected me a bunch of times.
念には念を入れてです。
Well, it's better to be safe than sorry.
もし傷が治っていなければ、参戦させぬようにと副長から言われていますから。
If it turns out that you have not fully healed from your injuries, the commander has ordered me to ensure that you do not join us in battle.
何それ？僕が一緒に行くと邪魔だってこと？
What the hell? So you're telling me that I'd be a burden to all of you? Is that it? Okita, it's not that you'd be a burden.
だってそうでしょ。
That's what he's implying, right?
いざという時、僕以外の誰が近藤さんを守れるっていうの？
So when shit hits the fan, who else is gonna be able to protect Kondo? I just think Hijikata is worried about your health.
何を気遣ってるのさ。傷だって、老害だってもう治ったのに。
What's there to worry about? My injuries, gone. My tuberculosis, gone. Okita muttered irritably to himself.
にしても土方さん、全然反省してないよね。
Besides, who is Hijikata to say anything?
あんな大怪我をさせたのに、まだ近藤さんを戦場へ連れ出すなんて。
He let Kondo get shot. Then next thing you know, he expects the chief to get right back on the saddle. Within Okita's eyes burned a righteous anger, one that sent a chill down my spine. However, I couldn't help but think he was overreacting. I understood why he felt the way he did, but that gave him no right to behave so immaturely.
副長が市場で隊を動かすことなどありません。
There is no way the commander would make these decisions as wantonly as you suggest.
新選組のために必要だと判断なさったからこそ、近藤局長にご同行を求めたのです。
He believed that asking Chief Kondo to join them would be a necessary benefit to the Shinsengumi. Chief. Shinsengumi Chief, a position that oversees the administrative and strategic organization of the group.
新選組のために必要なら、剣を持てない人を戦場に連れ出してもいいんだ。
Okay, so calling him a necessary benefit means that that guy, who can't even wield his sword, can join you? Yamazaki gulped as Okita pushed back. Ever since Kondo was shot in the shoulder from an attempt on his life, he could no longer wield his sword as he once did.
近藤局長のお役目は隊の指揮です。
Chief,
戦の場に出るわけではありません。
Chief Kondo's job is to lead the troops. He is not expected to join the front lines of the battlefield.
そんなの戦況次第でどうなるかわからないでしょ。
Okay, but tell me how you expect that to play out there instead of in this conversation.
見栄と体裁は気になるけど、近藤さん本人のことはどうでもいいっていうのが土方さんの本音なんだろうね。
So, I bet what Hijikata's really thinking is that the only thing he cares about is our reputation, and he doesn't give a shit what happens to Kondo. Okita! I called out his name to admonish his presumptions, but he paid me no mind and continued on his rant.
近藤さんは僕が守る。
I'm going to protect Kondo.
土方さんにも他の誰にも利用なんてさせない。
I won't let Hijikata or anyone else use him. When it came to Kondo, Okita had the tendency to act rashly and avoid looking at the bigger picture, particularly when Hijikata was involved. To his credit, his outburst was well-intentioned, as he wanted to display his concern for Kondo, but still. Alright, let's see how the physical examinations go. Tensions had cooled somewhat by the next day. It was time for Okita's final appointment with Dr. Matsumoto, who nodded throughout our... oh dear. Who nodded throughout the inspection.
傷は塞がったみたいだな。この様子なら問題はなさそうだが。
Looks like you're all healed up from your injuries. So, I don't think there's anything to worry about.
だから言ったじゃないですか。山崎くんもこの子も心配性なんですよ。
Said so, didn't I? Man, both she and Yamazaki are such worrywarts. Congratulations, Okita! This means you can rejoin everyone and make Kondo proud again.
君、僕本人より喜んでるよね。僕が治ったことがそんなに嬉しい？
You seem even happier than I am. Does me getting better actually make you happy? Why, of course. Especially because I know just how distraught he'd become after the battle of Tobafushimi. It thrilled me to see how happy he was now that he could hold his sword again.
沖田君、本当に甲府へ行くつもりなのかね。
Okita, do you really intend on joining them over in Kofu?
なんです？まさか今さらダメだなんて言うつもりじゃないでしょうね。
Why do you ask? Don't tell me you're gonna say I shouldn't go.
そういうわけじゃない。だが。
That's not what I'm saying, but
止めても無駄ですよ。置き去りにされるのはもう嫌ですから。
whatever you're gonna say, I don't want to hear it. No point in stopping me. I'm not being left behind.
そうか。そうだろうな。
I see. Well, I thought so. Dr. Matsumoto? I was worried there was still something wrong with Okita, so I spoke up to clarify with the doctor.
彼女も連れて行くつもりなのか。置いていくなら私が面倒を見るが。
Do you plan on taking her with you? If you're gonna leave her behind, I'll watch over her. Okita looked over at me.
そんなの聞くまでもないよね。一緒に来るでしょ。
That's not even a question. You're coming, right?
ここにいてって言ってもに僕の後を追いかけてくるに決まってるし。
Even if I told her to stay here, she'd probably find a way to come running after me anyways, right? I really gotta see this anime. Okita was so blasé about it that I was shocked he said it outright.
どういうことだね。
What do you mean by that?
僕のことが心配でしょうがないらしいですよ。
Well, I guess that Obake can't get enough of me.
片時も目を離せないみたいで、みんなを振り切って僕を追いかけてきたこともあるんです。
Like, she can't keep her eyes off of me for long enough to the point where she'll follow me wherever I go, even if people tell her not to. Well,
あれ？どうしてうろたえてるの？本当のことじゃない。
Is that some blushing I see? It's the truth. Well, yeah, but you don't have to go and tell the doctor about it.
顔真っ赤だよ。もしかして風邪？
This is fun to act out. Look at those weird old blushing cheeks. You catching a cold?
その様子じゃ一緒に連れて行ってあげられないかな。
If this keeps up, I don't think I'll be able to bring you along with me. Okita's eyes sparkled with mischief. Good man. I think... No, he's definitely messing with me. You're so mean, Okita.
あれ？今頃気づいたの。僕は前からこうだったじゃない。
Oh, you finally catching on? I've always been like this. Dr. Matsumoto watched us bicker in silence. Eventually, he interjected.
雪村君は沖田君のことを憎からず思っているのかね。
So, Yukimura, it appears you have some feelings for Okita. Is that true? Oh, Dr. Matsumoto. Don't take this the wrong way. We were just kidding around.
冗談なんかじゃないですよ。
She's only kidding herself.
具合が悪い時もずっとつきっきりで看病してくれましたし。
She was practically stuck to my bedside during the entirety of my recovery period. Okita gleamed with pride at this fact, but the doctor's expression still seemed glum for some reason.
そうか。沖田君のことを。
I see. So you do have feelings for Okita. I mean, I like his style in this. Waifu Okita carried me through FGO, so... I mean, it's a win-win. Dr. Matsumoto?
いや、なんでもないんだ。
Oh, it's nothing.
怪我が治ったとはいえ、無理は禁物だからな。
While I understand your health has improved, you must still be careful.
沖田君に無茶をさせないよう、くれぐれも気をつけてやってくれよ。
Please make sure Okita does not strain himself too much. Will you do that for me? Yes, I understand.
やれやれ。僕ってそんなに信用ないんですかね。
Criminy, does nobody around here trust me?
ここ数ヶ月はちゃんと先生の言うことを聞いて、おとなしくしてたと思うんですけど。
All I've done is nap for months, and I've been listening to the doctor the whole time. I'll be fine. Man, this level of banter is, something else, and I think we're on the next chapter. And so, we departed for Kofu Castle. Okita could only move about when the sun had set, under the light of the effervescent moon. We swiftly moved through the darkness of the mountain We swiftly moved through the darkness on the mountain pathway, hurrying up to regroup with the Shinsengumi, but...
一足遅かったか。
Ah, shit, we're late. In the distance, we could see smoke rising with cannon fire roaring in the background.
どうやら敵方に先に城を抑えられてしまった様子です。
It appears as though the enemy has beaten us to the castle.
近藤さんと土方さんはどこにいるの？
Where Kondo and Hijikata?
近藤局長は本陣に。場所は山の中腹あたりです。
Chief Kondo is back at the main camp. It is halfway up those mountains.
土方副長は援軍要請のため江戸に戻られたと聞いています。
I received word that Commander Hijikata returned to Edo to request reinforcements.
江戸に戻っただって？
What? He returned to Edo? Okita was furious, and his eyes widened with shock as he gritted his teeth.
近藤さんを不利な戦場に残して自分だけ逃げ帰ったってこと？
You're telling me he abandoned Kondo in this godforsaken battlefield and returned to Edo on his own?
援軍を要請したのは近藤局長です。
Chief Kondo is the one who ordered him to leave.
そうそそのかしたのは土方さんでしょ？あの人のやり方はいつもそうじゃない。
Yeah, but Hijikata probably coerced him to say that, right? That's how he gets his shit done. Okita, please calm down. What's the point of putting all the blame on Hijikata right now? Okita huffed angrily before shutting his eyes to restore his level head. After taking in one more deep breath, he muttered aloud.
すぐに近藤さんと合流しよう。
Let's regroup with Kondo immediately.
近藤さんは刀を持てないんだ。敵に狙われたらひとたまりもない。
Kondo can't defend himself. If they send men after him, he won't stand a chance.
わかりました。
Understood. Okita and Yamazaki nodded at one another. Just then,
合流するって誰に？
who are you regrouping with
も
exactly?
う体勢は消してるんだし、さっさと尻尾巻いて逃げ出した方が賢明なんじゃないか？
I mean, things aren't looking great for you out here. I think it'd be wise for you to retreat with your tail tucked between your leg while you still can. That voice. It's this shithead, Kaoru. are you doing here?
どうしてって
Isn't it
決まってるじゃない
obvious?
か。新選組のやつらが惨めったらしく負ける姿を見物するまたとない機会だからさ。
I'm here to watch the Shinsengumi flail around like pathetic losers as they watch their friends die.
お前たちの姿が見当たらなかったから、もしかしたらここには来ないんじゃないかと思ってたけど。
Since I couldn't find any of you on the battlefield, I was starting to worry I wouldn't see you at all.
ギリギリ間に合ったみたいだね。
お
新選組のバカ局長が処刑される。
Here we go.
見物できるんじゃない？
Looks like you made it in time for the show, though. You'll be able to witness the glorious execution of the Shinsengumi's idiot chief. Okita's murderous eyes burned with contempt. He stepped forward, placing one hand in front of me.
山崎君、先に行ってて。近藤さんを絶対に死なせないで。
Yamazaki, you go on ahead. Make sure Kondo's safe. Understood. Yamazaki answered curtly before disappearing into the forest. It seemed as though Kaoru paid no concern to Yamazaki, his smirk still fixed on his face.
傷はすっかり癒えたんだ。
You look nice. All your little boo-boos patched up.
銀の銃弾でつけられた傷はたとえ羅刹でも癒せないはずなんだけど。
You should know that any wounds suffered from a silver bullet shouldn't heal, even with fury powers.
まがいもののくせにしぶといんだね。
So, you're pretty resilient for a fake.
羅刹の弱点が銀の銃弾だってことをどうやって知ったの？
How did you know Furies are weak to silver bullets?
その問いに答えてやらなきゃならない義理がある。
Do I owe you anything? What makes you think I'd entertain the idea of answering that question?
そうならいいや。
Fine, whatever. Mumio? Sandanzaki? Sandanzuki? Okay, he's not gonna do that. Okita flashed a smirk before unsheathing his sword from its scabbard.
話す気がないなら死ぬ間際に喋ってもらえばいいだけのことだし。
If you're not gonna talk, I guess I'll just wait around until I string it out of you before I gut you.
できると思ってるのか。死にかけのまがいもの風情が。
You sure you can kill me? You're just a fake who's running out of time to live.
戦場には血の匂いが溢れてる。
This battlefield reeks of rancid blood.
羅刹と化したお前がこの場で正気を保っていられるものかな。
I wonder how long you can keep it together before you start craving the taste of it.
面白いことを言ってくれるね。
Shows how much you know.
僕が刀を手にしてから人の血なんて飽きるほど浴びてきたよ。
Ever since I held my sword, I've been drenched in blood. Let's listen to this OST for a second. Aw, shit, it's hype. Let's go. The words barely left Okita's mouth as he charged towards Kaoru. With the span of one breath, I saw Okita's sword flash brilliantly with 3 calculated strokes. Yumyo, Sandensaki, Zuki, Gah! Kaoru, however, watched the blade's path, dodging each strike with ease.
達者なのは口だけじゃないってことか。でもこれならどうかな。
Looks like you can run just as fast as your mouth does. How about this? It's Devil Trigger time. Let's go! Okita's hair became a stark shade of white. Then Okita got into his fighting stance, radiating a bright aura around him. After digging his heels into the ground, Okita leapt towards Kaoru faster than before. No, even faster than before. Kaoru struggled to keep up with Okita's flurry of attacks, narrowly avoiding each slash until... Yeah! Get that smug fucker! Yeah! Let's go! Yeah! Okita landed a series of blows, carving a crimson-colored flower into... No, wait. Okita landed a series of blows, carving a crimson-colored flower of blood into Kaoru's flesh.
君は近藤さんの仇だからね。今さら命乞いしても容赦しないよ。
This is for Kondo use. You've no chance, so don't even bother begging for mercy.
こんなものただのかすり傷だよ。
This is just a scratch. I watched the openings in Kaoru's flesh begin to heal themselves shut in real time.
バカだな。傷が癒える暇なんて与えてあげるとでも思ってるの？
You're an idiot. You think I'm just gonna sit and wait for those wounds to heal? Kaoru shrieked horrifically as his blood splashed. Oh, this is getting good. Fuck, why am I getting into this? Damn it! Now this is what I'm here for. Okay, I might be getting a little too excited. Okita reveled in the vicious display, allowing Kaoru's blood to shower him as he swung repeatedly at the demon. I was witnessing something so disturbingly visceral that I almost had to cover my eyes. Oh, come on! I'm not one for otomes, but where's the fucking Ghost of Tsushima version of this? I want to play this. God damn it! Son of a gun, why was this a visual novel? I'd actually want to play this battle out, too. Kaoru was gasping for breath, suffering from the weight of his own blood before breaking into laughter. Not bad. I thought you're better than I thought you'd be, Okita.
それ負け惜しみ。
Just can't stay down, can you?
もう殺されるっていうのにずいぶんおしゃべりだね。
I'd keep my mouth shut if I were about to die as pitifully as you are.
俺を殺すだって本気で言ってるのか。
You think I'm gonna die here? Seriously? Kaoru seemed strangely self-confident, moving his cryptic gaze in my direction.
俺の妹はお前みたいな人斬りとは違うんだよ。
My little sister isn't as sadistic as you are, Okita.
この兄を目の前でお前に殺されて平気でいられるほどずぶといとでも思ってるの。
Do you really think she's so impudent that she could sit idly by and watch her beloved twin brother murdered right before her eyes? It seemed Kaoru's words, sincere or not, struck a nerve with Okita, who began to hesitate slightly. Oh, come on! This moment of respite, however, was short-lived. Okita, no! I desperately screamed his name.
Skiare!
Skiare! Here's my chance. Kaoru recognized his opportunity immediately, rushing for Okita the minute he noticed his hesitation. Ah!
その子に触るな!
Don't touch her! As Okita screamed out. Oh dear. that's not good. Something was placed to the tip of my lips. I felt a thick, bitter liquid drip down my throat. It was crimson liquid encased in a glass vial. Oh no. I choked on the liquid. However, I caught on too late, and it wasn't enough to stop it from sliding all the way down my esophagus. I don't think I can imitate a child laughing, but here it goes. Frenzied, malicious laughter echoed nearby. As the liquid slid down my throat, my heart pounded heavily as the serum began settling in my stomach. You bastard! Okita readied himself in a striking pose, pointing his blade at Kaoru before lunging forward. However, Kaoru tossed me aside, leaping high above the ground like a crane taking flight. You son of a bitch! That was...
お前一人で落ちていくなんて寂しいだろうから道連れを作ってやったよ
I figured you'd be lonely down there by yourself, so as a treat, you could keep her there with you.
それにしても
How,
滑稽だな
how funny.
お前がここにいなければ起きたら俺を殺すことができてただろうにね
Obake, if it weren't for you being here, Okita would have surely killed me.
恋したう相手を不幸にすることしかできないなんて悲しい間柄だな
Must be tough to bring bad luck wherever you go, especially to the person you love. How depressing. Okay. Kaoru! I wiped the drops of serum around my mouth, glaring hatefully at Kaoru. However, Kaoru was indifferent to my anger, and he responded calmly.
これで二人とも仲良く羅刹だ一緒に地獄を旅するといいさ
See? Now the two of you can enjoy being Furies together. Have fun rotting in hell, you two. You.
そうそうもう一つ教えてやろうか
Oh wait, before I forget.
起きたお前確か老害を治して元通り剣を振るいたいと思って落ち水を飲んだんだよね
Okita, you drank the water of life to cure your tuberculosis and use your sword again. Is that right? Kaoru began taunting Okita with a nasally tone, taking in his smug satisfaction.
残念だけど落ち水に病を治す力なんてないよ
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but the water of life can't heal your disease.
むしろ病と戦うための体力をますますすり減らしていくだけだ
On the contrary, it'll just eat away at your body faster in hopes of getting rid of it.
お前には血を吐いて惨めったらしく死ぬ道しか残ってないんだよ
So, all you can do is helplessly... No, all you can do is helpless... No, fuck. I gotta get into the villain. So, all you can do is wait helplessly before you cough up all your blood and die a miserable death.
待て
Wait! Okita swung out at Kaoru, but Kaoru vanished into thin air, leaving behind only an ethereal smoke amidst the misty sky. Gah! Suddenly, I felt hot all over, and I was overcome with an aggressive case of nausea. It was as if a malevolent force awoke to inhabit my body, bursting from its husk and taking shape.
しっかりして
Obake, hang on! Okita wrapped his arms tightly around my shoulders. Through squinting eyes, I saw Okita's eyes glow with worry as he tried to comfort me. Fine? I tried mustering a smile, but my vision was losing its focus, and Okita's face was becoming more and more blurry. Okita forced his eyes shut, biting into his lower lip out of frustration. It almost seemed like it hurt him more than it hurt me.
ごめん。
I'm so sorry.
僕があの時迷ったせいであいつを殺せなかった。
I messed up. I didn't kill him quickly enough, and I let him get away.
しかも君をこんな目に。
And look where it got you. No. Okita spoke through gritted teeth. His words were heavy with guilt. It's not your fault, Okita. I let my guard down. But Okita only bit into his lip more deeply, shaking his head in frustration.
僕のせいだよ。
No, it's all my fault.
たとえどんな敵が現れたとしても君を守りきれるって自分の力を過信してた。
I was confident that no matter who stood in front of me, I could protect you. He looked down, muttering in a nearby inaudible tone to himself.
僕は一体何のために剣術を学んできたんだろう。
What was the point in honing my swordsmanship this whole time?
肝心な時に守るべき人を守ってあげられなかったなんて。
Especially if I can't protect the people I care about when they need me the most. The remorse sat heavily on Okita's shoulders. It killed me to think that I was at fault for how much he was tearing himself apart inside.
体大丈夫？
How are you feeling? Fine, just a little dizzy.
そっか。
Gotcha. Forget about it. Let's hurry. We need to meet back up with Kondo. Okita looked as if he wanted to respond, but instead he turned to stare up at the clouds above.
その必要はなさそうだよ。
I don't think we'll need to.
もう戦いは終わったみたいだ。銃声が聞こえないでしょ。
Seems like the battle's over. You didn't hear any more gunshots, do you? I gasped. That means Kondo. I felt lightheaded, as if my blood had left my body. We entrusted Yamazaki with the objective of keeping Kondo safe, but was he really able to protect him?
とりあえず江戸に戻ろう。
Let's return to Edo at once.
大丈夫。近藤さんは死んだりしない。何があっても死なせるもんか。
Don't worry about it. Kondo's not gonna die. I won't let him. Part of me believed that while I hoped Okita was right, he was trying to convince himself more than me.
結局今回も役に立てなかったね。
At the end of it all, I proved useless yet again. The chilly mountain wind lifted his words away, scattering them across the rows of trees around us. Whew. After picking ourselves back up, Okita and I began to head for Edo.
まったくこんな時に限って嫌になるぐらい晴れてるのはどうしてなんだろうね。
God damn, of all the days, the sky has to be bright and sunny today. Just my luck. What the hell?
せめて雨でも降ってるか曇ってれば少しはマシなのに。
A little bit of overcast or rain would have been better. Sheesh. Right. Normally, the sunlight would have been quite pleasant. But now, the sunlight beat harshly on my skin, and it nearly suffocated me. We were just walking. It wasn't even strenuous. I had never realized how unbearable this condition could be.
大丈夫？やっぱり夜まで休んだ方がいいかな。
You okay, Obake? Maybe we should lay down until nightfall. I mean, lay low until nightfall. No, I'm fine.
嘘つき。
Liar. What? I'm not li-
僕、落ち水を飲んでるんだよ。
I drank the water of life too, you know.
君が今どれだけ苦しい思いをしてるか、わからないはずないでしょ。
What makes you think I don't know what you're going through?
何より君は鬼なんだから、僕たち以上の苦しみを味わってるかもしれないんだ。
And besides, you're a demon, so you're probably experiencing more pain than anything we have. He scolded me sternly, but there was nothing really that I could say.
本当はすごく辛いのに、意地を張ってるのは僕に遠慮してるかな。
So, are you in pain right now, or are you sucking it up because you pity me or something? Well, words struggled to come to mind.
少し休憩しようか。
Why don't we take a break for a sec, huh?
木陰に入れば日の光の元にいるよりはマシだと思うから。
If we find some shade under the trees, it'll be a little easier to handle. But we don't have time to
平気だよ。
relax.
江戸まではまだ結構あるし、今のうちに休んでおいた方が先々のためにもなると思う。
Edo's still a long ways away, so we might as well rest anyway. Trust me, it's better in the long run.
それに僕だって日中は辛くないわけじゃないしね。
Besides, it's not like you're the only one suffering right now. Oh, right. I was so focused on my own discomfort that I had forgotten to consider how Okita must be feeling. Since he had become a fury, it must have been agonizing for him to be under sunlight as well. Oh, I'm sorry for being insensitive.
水臭いな。いちいち謝らなくてもいいよ。
Ah, come on. That's nothing to apologize for. But I know you hope to reach Kondo as soon as possible, Okita. Okita averted his gaze. His silence had all but confirmed what I was only thinking.
もちろん近藤さんのことは気になるけど、
Of course I'm worried about Kondo, but
あの土方さんがついてるんだし、最悪の事態にはならないはずだよ。
he's got Hijikata with him. I'm sure I don't have to worry about the worst case scenario. I sensed a coldness in his voice. I was sure that at the end of the day, Okita trusted Hijikata still, but it seemed as though his trust... No, wait, this trust was conditional, and that Okita nursed an inner conflict about it. Hijikata knows what he's doing.
そう。嫌味なぐらい先の先まで考えて動く上、手段を選ばない。
Yeah, it's crazy to think how he's always thinking 2 steps ahead. He's relentless about it.
そういうところが気に入らないんだけど。
It's something I hate about him.
そんな顔しなくてもいいじゃない。新選組幹部だって人間だし、好き嫌いはあるよ。
Don't give me that look. Even captains of the Shinsengumi are allowed to have our opinions about one another.
まあとにかく少し休むだけの余裕はあるってことを言いたかったんだ。
All that crap aside, what I'm trying to say is time's not a luxury we can afford right now. How should I respond? I'm sorry. All of the guilt in my heart was impossible to contain by this point, so I found myself apologizing. It's not that I don't trust you or Hijikata, it's just that I couldn't help but feel anxious about Kondo's well-being. If Kaoru hadn't gotten in our way, then Okita and I would have been been able to find the chief and ensure his safety. Thinking about what choices we could have... Oh jeez, I need a sip now. Holy. I might have been too focused on reading. Whoops. Thinking about what choices we could have changed did nothing to stop the flow of tears down my face.
どうして泣いてるの？
Hey, Obake, why are you crying? Because I'm the reason Kaoru comes after us. If it weren't for me, Kaoru wouldn't have been in the picture, meaning Okita wouldn't have to drink the water of... wouldn't have needed to drink the water of life. As if the curse of becoming a fury wasn't enough, the serum did nothing to cure his tuberculosis. Instead, it was consuming him, spreading through his body.
バカだな。そんなこと気にしてたの？君が苦しむ必要なんてないのに。
You're an idiot. That's what you're worrying about? That's not all on you. Ah. But
いいから、もう泣き止んで。
I'm telling you it's fine, so quit whining. Okita's slender fingers reached to touch my cheeks. He gently nudged the tears away before they could drop onto the ground. It was bewildering to witness this tender side of Okita, and at first I flinched, worried he would hurt me. I felt bad thinking that he was wasting any amount of emotional energy on me as I cried in front of him. But the tears had kept flowing, and like clockwork, Okita comforted me with the soft tickle of his hand as they wiped away each tear with a warm touch. Ah, good guy Okita.
君はとても優しい子だけど。
I'm gonna agree with Okita on this one. She is a sweetheart. Don't tell her I said that. Oh no, I might have accidentally summoned her. Oh dear. Oh no. But no, seriously though. That girl's such a sweetheart. There's more I'd say on that, but I'll save that for like an anniversary or some shit. Anyways, Obake, you're such a sweetheart, but...
今だけでも自分のことを考えてくれないと困るよ。
I think for now, you gotta start thinking about yourself too, kid. His voice was so familiar to me now, and he spoke to me as if he were assuring a small child.
覚えてるでしょ？
You remember, don't you?
今回君を甲府に連れてくるって決めたのは僕だったよね。
It was my idea to bring you here to Kofu with me.
君を置き去りにしないでこうして一緒に帰るって決めたのも僕だ。
And it was my idea not to leave you behind there and have you with me up in Edo.
だから君は何も気にしないでただそばにいてくれればいい。
So, stop being a crybaby. Don't worry about a thing. Just let me watch out for you. Okita's words were quite thoughtful, and it was difficult to feel like I deserved to hear them. Damn it! Why is this relatable? Because I feel like this too sometimes. However, he had a way of wiggling his way into my ear to melt away my anxieties. Thinking about all this made it harder to stop crying.
わかった。
Got it? I couldn't look him in the eye, but I nodded.
うなずくだけじゃなくてちゃんと返事をしてくれなきゃ。
Don't just nod. Answer me. Okay.
よろしい。いい子だね。
Very well. You're Damn it. Maybe this was a fitting name. It's all the things I'd probably want to say to Pam. Well, or I've already said, in some form or another. Well, that's enough. Very well. You're a good girl. I'll screenshot this one for her. Okita wiped away my tears once more, delicately placing his finger under my chin until I stopped crying. And in his warmth, I began to realize I am in love with Okita. Girl, no shit! I loved him more than anything or anyone, and there was no chance of stopping it.
僕のために泣いてくれる人が近藤さん以外にいるなんて思わなかったな。
I never thought I'd let anyone ever see me cry, aside from Kondo.
僕なんてたとえ死んじゃっても誰も気にしないと思ってたのに。
I believed that if I died, no one would give a shit. His voice was barely above a whisper, and each word seemed to pull out of him the reminder of his distant, bitter memories. What? I raised my head up, in hopes of asking him what he had meant by that, but...
なんでもないよ。こっちの話。
Don't worry about it. Okita shut his mouth, leaving me to ponder what had been hurting this man for so long.
こっちにおいで。
Come here, Obake. Okay. Okita clasped my hand, leading me to a cool, shaded area away from the trail. Oh. Taking a seat under the tree was a soothing reprieve, one I felt immediately as I left the sunlight.
どう？だいぶ楽になったでしょ？
See? All better, right?
僕の方が先に羅刹になったんだから。先輩の言うことは聞くものだよ。
I've been a fury for longer than you have. Take it from the master. Thank you, Okita. If we take a breather here, I think I'll get myself to keep going.
休憩だけじゃ足りないよ。ちょっと眠った方がいい。
Nah, resting isn't enough. I think it's better if you sleep. What? I'm fine. I'm not tired enough to sleep.
君って見た目に似合わず、意地っ張りだよね。
Seriously, you are a bigger... No, wait. Seriously, you are a even bigger pain in the ass every time we talk.
自分では気づいてないだろうけど、今にも倒れそうな顔してるよ。
Look, this isn't something you're gonna realize, but you look like shit. Like, you're gonna pass out. Watching him sigh out of frustration made it more difficult to offer any more objections.
ほら、もっと近くにおいでよ。離れてたら風邪ひいちゃう。
Come closer. If you don't get warm, you'll catch a cold. Huh? Okita drew me into his chest. Oh boy. One more. The suddenness of his action made me feel flustered, and it was difficult to resist.
こうやって僕も一緒に寝るから。遠慮なんてしなくてもいいからね。
See, I'll sleep right next to you, like this. You don't have to hold back. Okita? I barely had any room to bulge in his arms, and I was tight in his warm embrace. My cheeks burned with color. I could almost feel the blood rise to the surface of my skin, and of course, I was blushing.
そんなに硬くならなくてもいいのに。別に取って食べたりはしないよ。
And one more. Don't be such a stiff. I'm not gonna eat you. I know, but... How could I keep myself calm when the man I loved held me delicately in his arms? I was pretty sure Okita hadn't intended anything by the gesture, but...
ほら、少し寝なくちゃ。夜になったら、もう少し楽に動けるはずだから。
Come on, just relax. You're gonna have to sleep sooner or later. This way you'll be able to move throughout the night in no time. Okay. And... Wait, why am I screenshotting this? Fuck, I'm not Pam. Damn it! Ah, I think I've been hanging around to her too much. Alright, one more. I guess even I can't avoid the cutes. Hmm? Sounds kind of pathetic, but oh well. I closed my eyes, being in the protective arms of Okita, enraptured by his scent and his kindness. I felt all of my worries drifting away across the expanse of the mountain. The soft pitter-patter of his heartbeat caught my ear, and as I rested my cheeks on him, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Peace. Right before I fell asleep, I could hear Okita muttering to himself.
人を殺すとき、ためらったことなんてほとんどないんだけどね。
I've never thought twice before killing someone.
誰に嫌われても、恨まれても構わないってずっと思ってたのに。
This entire time, I never thought I'd care about someone hating or holding a grudge towards me.
あの時だけは体が動かなかった。
In that moment, my body wouldn't move.
君にだけはどうしても嫌われたくなかったってことなのかな。
I guess that means my heart knew it didn't want you to hate me. Maybe it was by some weird hand that I picked this one. Oh well. My head felt out of sorts as I tried falling asleep, making the attempt to parse what he had been saying in a hazy endeavor. However, the sentiment behind his words made all the difference, and I witnessed an emotional display that he would have never shown me. I became swept in this sensation, this acute sense of trust and safety, and my heart melted. Okay, and with that, I think we can conclude for today.
こっち、物陰に隠れよう。
So, our romance with Okita is blossoming. Although no prawns for you guys. Sorry. Go get the game on your own if you want that so bad. But, well, this has been a pleasantly surprising title. I never thought I'd get too into it. I mean, to be fair, I'm an old fart. Technically. So it's like, is this really the kind of shit I'd want to get into? But it's like, the battle was a sight. I guess even I can't go, or rather, I can't stop myself from going, daw. It's the little things, I suppose. But that is enough for tonight. I will see everyone tomorrow as we end Fury. No, the other Fury, not the Furies in this one. Like, could you imagine it? Like, taking the serum lets you become a fucking guy with a a lightning katana, warp dashes, and a blaster? This story would be friggin' weird. But anyways, enough of my tangents. I'll see everyone next time. Until then, good night, take care. Make sure you eat and drink unlike me on stream. I said I was, but then I kind of forgot. Oops. So yeah, don't be me. Anyways, I'll catch you all next time. Until then, farewell. And good night.